Hello guys, here from the 3D home, and in today's tutorial we're showing you guys something very interesting. Okay, on our previous video we did this fence, okay, and then we now worked on this particular vertical rods. Okay, vertical rods. So today I'll be showing you guys how to work on these horizontal ones so that we can make these iron rods to be complete on the fence. Okay, initially this is what we have, and we can't leave it like this, which is not going to work like this. So I'll be showing you guys on how to do this in a very short period of time. And you don't have to model them single like this. Like you have this one, you finish this one, and then you start modeling them like this again. So you can work on just one, all right? Work on just one, then copy everything and paste on these other partitions. Or you can work on this entire partition and then copy this entire partition to this other side. Say for instance, you can copy the whole of these ones like this. You can copy everything from this partition and move it to this other partition. All right, and move it to this other partition, but always make sure that you tap on always make sure that you tap on control, just like something like this. Let me take it back up a little. But it's advisable you move it from plan view. Okay, you can see we have this exact thing now on this other end. All right, so you don't have to do them single like this. So but for the sake of the tutorial, which I'm trying to show you something, we'll be leaving it like this. Okay, we'll work on just this one. So the first thing we're working with is tool. We're using slab tool. We're working with slab tool. And how to do that, let's click first of all on our ground floor. All right, click on our ground floor, and then we need to know the size of this one. From, let's pick measuring tape. You can click on M. All right, you can press on M, or you click on this particular measure. All right, so from here to here we only have 14, just 14. Yeah, 14 is good. So if you pick your slab tool, right, first of all, let's change the material to that particular material we are using. Remember, we're using metal material. Okay, metal material. So once you click on your ground floor, you click on your slab, you click on setting dialogs, select under model. Normally under model, click here, but make sure you've changed everything. Click on this one, this one, this one. Like this, how it will be based on default. So make sure you click them like this and change them. All right, so you click on the paint. This is metal iron. Click on metal iron, then you click OK. So now make sure um it's under polygonal. Okay, make sure it's under polygonal. Don't leave it on this rectangular. Make sure it's always here on polygonal. This will allow you to have options when you want to draw. So now if you click on once, you see options here. So let's work with this one, this arc by center point. So now just go ahead, click once, rotate it to this side and click. Now let's reduce the size. You can either click on the line and drag in, no, click on this point. Okay, click on the point, this black point, and drag inward. What we have now is 100. Okay, the more it comes out, the smaller it is. We can't actually get size like this, but we can use I. Okay, let's just take it to this other side. Okay, move the slab to this side. I think it's easier this way. We can see the size from here. Right, make sure it's not bigger than this. Okay, make sure it's not bigger than that. Let's see if line will work. Let's try line and see. Let's see 14. Let's see how big 14 is. Like, okay, so this is 14. We bring this here, it looks bigger. The line, okay. We still need to reduce it a little, just a little. Reason for this is so that the horizontal one can pass through the vertical one without having any difficulties. Okay, so this one is okay. At least this the line now, this 14 is a bit bigger than the circle, so that's fine. So let's leave it like this. And now, what about the height? We can't really know the height except we check our 3D. So click on 3D. Let's find where that dot is. Check down. You can see what we have here. So this is it. Click here. But before you insert the height, first of all, you need to measure the entire size of the entire length of this one. Okay, so click on still on ground floor. Mainly we'll be checking our ground floor for the measurement. Okay, the measurement. So from here, we'll be picking from here, from this point. Let's take it from here to here. Okay, I'm using line actually to measure. You can use anything to measure. This is 2016. You can decide to use measure this tape. Okay, pick from here to here. It's still the same thing. Okay, this one is 2033. Okay, 2033. That's from this inner point to this inner point, 2033. So what will be happening now is we'll click on our 3D. Right click on this slab, this little one. We drag it up and type in that 2033. Okay, so you can see the length now. But now you can't rotate this slab except you do something. Okay, you can't rotate. There's no provision to rotate the slab. To rotate this slab except we first of all work on something. And how do we do that? Click on this slab, right? Then right click and convert to convert selection to morph. So we're converting this iron to morph, right? Click OK. We've converted this to morph, and then click on it again and right click and select this boolean operation and click on this union. Okay, so that's it. Now if you click on this now, you can see free rotate. There's free rotate. But before we do that, I think we should just go on south elevation where we can see that particular iron. Okay, so this is it. Click on it and click on this point. Let's say we see free rotate. Okay, this is free rotate. So click on it, all right, and rotate the slab. Now it's serving as rod, not as slab again. So what we need to do now is to move the tool to this side. Forget about the alignment for now, but just make sure that you get the vertical arrangement fine. Okay, all right. So now we'll click here. So the design now is based on you. It's based on how you want it. So if you want to follow the previous one, I think we'll just click it here. This one look a bit bigger than the other one. Okay, so you can decide to do any measurement of your choice. If this is looking small, let's expand it. We need to expand this. Okay, we can stretch. You can stretch. Let's see. This is move node. Okay. Let's take this one up a little bit. And if you're working on, you can see from the arrangement, these ones are not touching here. So this one can be here, all right? Because this was the measurement we took. Okay, so we can't afford to go outside the measurement except the length is longer than this. So the arrangement now is based on you. So if you tap control, it's just to have a copy of it. Okay, if you don't tap on control, you see that the previous one will also follow. So for instance, now if I don't press on control and I click here, this one will move. You can see now. So always, once you pick, always click on control once to have that plus sign before you drop. So we have one here. We also have one here. So now it's time for alignment. But before we do any alignment, it's always advisable that you align the first one first before you copy. What I'm trying to say is that we have this vertical horizontal alignment now, which is okay. And because what we needed to get was the length from here to here to make sure that it's touching here and here. So now let's get it inside, like let's get this horizontal one inside this vertical one. So we do that by clicking on ground floor, where you can see that is outside. So we'll click here, take it inside, and then click. Let's make sure it's touching. Yep. So take it inside and click like this. So if you check your 3D, you see that they are connected. You can see that they are connected, right? Yeah, they are connected. So now you can now go to your south elevation since they are connected, and then do your arrangement as you want. Okay, don't forget to click on control each time you're moving. Okay, make sure that plus sign is activated. So this is it. All right, though there's difference actually. If you want this exact type, it's just to raise this one up, but I'm just trying to show you that you can decide to do the design anyhow you want. It mustn't be, you're not restricted to just one design. Okay, but if you insist on getting this type, just align them together. Okay, align them together, so this is the same design as this one. All right, so we'll be stopping here today. Maybe on our next tutorial, I will show you guys how to something very, very important. Let me copy everything here and paste here. All right, let me copy everything and paste so that you can actually do the same thing without remodeling the same thing again and again and again. So select everything and then Control G, like G for God. Okay, Control G. Once you click on Control G, click on ground click on your south, click on ground floor. All right, and then move everything. Tap Control. Make sure you tap Control anytime you're copying. Make sure you tap Control. All right, so now let's align it here. All right, so if you click now, let's align them. So if you click now, you check your 3D. It's just some minor adjustment that you need to do. You can see that we have that same thing here. All right, so you can do just one partition and then copy to have plenty partitions. So we'll be stopping here today. Thank you once again for your time, and if you find the video helpful, please do well to subscribe and also share. And if you have any questions, do well to drop it in the comment section. I'll attend to you. See you on the next tutorial.